everybody. Who would have thought? Oh, just let me revel in this moment temporarily. I never thought we'd see the day. On camera, Ascension 20. It's been done. All of our amazing paths. Where was it? You beat the boss right here. What do you take as your relic? Black Star. Why? How you gonna win without Pantograph, brother? You come down? Nah. Nah. What do you get? Pantograph. Boom, boom. We win. I never thought it would happen once. Let's do it again. Can I just point out, what did we do? Didn't we get that from Transform 2 cards as well? Anyway, you still want the rare relic. I mean, come on, don't make me giggle. What did I learn? Well, it's hard to, it's a single data point. It's hard to glean a lot from it, but I love aggro path. I love fighting a lot of elites. What's the elite here is frailty. Or sorry, the curse we have right now is frailty. That doesn't scare me. I think we should go heavy on the elite path. 300 gold is 300 gold, whether we use it now or later. Frailty does suck, don't get me wrong. The only thing is, frailty, I mean, it's kind of like a little 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, but frailty is rarely, rarely a leading cause of death. Can I get through a sentence? Thank you. On the first floor, we don't die from low defense, usually. We die from low offense, which means we have to, survive for 3 times as many turns. Please just let me hit him. Thank you. Much appreciated. So we want heavy attacks early. I think you just go for the choke. I don't think you feel like you want to take that extra risk here early, but we're swerving. We're choosing... I don't mind this. We're choosing to be a little aggressive early. As long as we have... as long as we're unlikely to die is probably the best way to describe it. I think we have almost an obligation to try to get as many game-changing relics as early as possible. I think that's what I learned from the last one. We also had great cards on the last one, and in particular, what did we have? Great offense. Which is what I've been kind of hewing towards that. I've been way too defensive as the silent. We're going to need some AoE. I love well-laid plans. We've been way too defensive as the silent, and I genuinely think, like, it can work. That's how I won A19. Was just, like, almost literally no actual damage, but then, like, Noxious Fumes, Caltrops, and a bunch of good blocks. Hold on. You're on 19. 8 plus 12. Can't make this stuff up. Well, this is a terrible turn, so I'd really like to get better draw. Wait a minute. Don't ever tell me the math. Give me more poison. We need something to kill him. Something to kill him early. Okay, here's what you do. You hit him with that. You hit him with that. You hit him with this. And you smack him again. Now, you just toss out some neutralizes when it's relevant. And survive. We gotta do 14 damage to you this turn. Honestly, unlikely. What do you do then? Definitely. Take 14 damage. Not good, but, we did live. What do you got for me? Kunai is actually an incredible pickup. Remove transform upgrade. We'll probably take you up on the upgrade here. We'll still go for the neutralize. We got some spicy situations coming up, like, essentially immediately, though. Let's get the higher decks, just in case. We're not going to be able to fight again. We're going to have to... Well, we have a rest. No, we don't have a rest. The double elite path is suicidal. I wish it weren't. I want to be aggro, but this is too aggro to be sensible. Kunai is incredible, though. I was just going to say it makes stuff like Blade Dance, you know, that much easier to play. Regal Pillow. And then we'll go for the one elite path. We do have to live right here. I don't even want to say what I was going to say, which is normally these guys aren't too bad. So you're doing 20. We can get to 21. Can I kill one? The low 24 is the lowest here. If this did one more poison, you would be so much easier to take out. You think you have to go that low? Well, let's play the tape forward, okay? If we tunnel vision this guy, we have to play it. We have to play Survivor no matter what. That's not even up in the air. Even if he dies, we still need a Survivor to live through these guys. So I think we have to... play that. So I would like you to be able to kill an enemy and... Oh, of course we don't have any more juice for that. Okay. It's touchy. It's touchy. Not sure if you've noticed the touchiness. Come on, that was close. Big mistake. Maybe a little too much aggressiveness. Could have gotten something of value out of the shop. Oh well. You know, who dares wins, you know, some of the time. I think you definitely try this aggro path here. I still think like a 3 elite path on floor 1. Look, we're not going to win every run just because we won once. But a 3 elite path on floor 1 gives us, in my opinion, the best chance. I love dash early. This sucks real bad because it means that we definitely are not going to get a free elite, but it is what it is. I think Skewer for raw damage is also super nice. Let's not even remove a card. I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't dream of it. I'll lose 60 gold. I don't want to lose the HP because I want to be able to upgrade cards that's worth more than 60 gold. I'm actually going to try, I think a distraction could be fun here. So let's hit the Smithery. Get a free distraction. That way we get a free skill the turn in which we play it. It's not worth a ton necessarily, but it's not worth like anything necessarily is like the thing. I think we'll just do this. So that's the problem with distraction. There's a lot of X cards in the tool set, unfortunately, for the silent. This is not our ideal boss fight. And that's okay. We're gonna get a relic here, and this is kind of the whole reason we do this. So what's our big money maker? Well, it's very slow right now, but dash is kind of our big play. At least we found a use for Doppelganger, and we're getting a lot of value out of the plated armor. That's what we wanted. Please. You can't be too mad about it, you know, you kind of set yourself up for this situation, but I have like it's new for me. It's new, but like a sense of almost inner peace about, you know, the way these runs are going now. Knowing that I at least put down an A20 victory on camera. I was talking to Kate because we left for, you know, like a Pokemon Go EX raid. Yeah, I know. Right after, like literally minutes after I finished that run, and I was like, that's the hardest thing I've ever done for YouTube. I don't mean it was like hard, like, you know, admitting I'm bald or something like that. I mean, like, actually, legitimately, probably my greatest gaming accomplishment, even if it did take 200 years to do. So I think this is a tough one. I I'm gonna take Piercing Wail. I don't love it, but it does absolutely body this boss. I still think you go Choke, and then Deflect is like a nice touch as well. So the thing is, I think this gives us a pretty high chance to die, but I'd still like to try. We have 4 energy. I think the time is right. Now, we gotta put up some serious block on these turns, unfortunately. Piercing Wail is basically 6 block, so sure. We're gonna live through this turn. I was just... bad order. I was gonna say provided we did anything, more or less, so this is a big turn for us as well. We'd love to draw Choke for a second time. We didn't, so I think we're probably screwed. And I accept that. Yeah, we can't even... Under no circumstances can we get there, so that's fine. Just kill me, res me again. We kind of... I wouldn't say we got screwed necessarily, but we found ourselves in a tough spot as a result of one of the question marks being combat. That's alright. Fail early, fail often. And if we live, we'll be in a great spot. It's just it's a new feeling, right? It's like a sense of hope. Knowing that if it happened... Before last video, there was not a single person watching this that was booting up the episodes and was like, I wonder if he wins this one. Let's take offense that's AoE early. And you know what? Let's go for a little draw discard as well. A little curse protection. Just take our free gold and then immediately see if there's anything else we like. You know what? Toss me a quick draw as well. Everybody was coming into the episodes, myself included, and thinking, how's he going to lose this one? But that has changed now. Slightly, at least. I'm not saying everybody's coming in and they're going like, wow, NL's clearly gonna win this one. But there's a different attitude in the locker room right now. People are like, there's a chance. There's a chance. We didn't upgrade Neutralize, so there's kind of no reason to play it. I did notice, by the way, that we are fighting the Hexaghost. It's not a strong turn, but... and the Hexaghost is exactly who we wish to fight. That way, our extended turns of weakness can really put us in a good spot. I'll only defend once. I think we have to play our major attacks when we get them. We could... Blur is basically just 5 block next turn, i.e., who cares? Now, unfortunately, you're seeing the same thing I'm seeing. We're probably going to want to use our explosive potion, unless... Seven and 4. Oh my god, we don't have to use it. That's actually so valuable because this is so much better on the AoE enemies. And I honestly think, you know, Sneaky Strike, we could make it tick with our draw discard. In fact, we have 3 discard enablers. I'm willing to give it a try. Regal Pillow. Very interesting. So that's 2 elites. Let's go, like, heavy this path. You know what? I'm not going to rest. You know why? And this is going to sound probably ridiculous. I'm not going to rest because with Regal Pillow, I don't want to rest to an overheal. I would rather fight these guys. It's a little spicy, but let's do it. I would rather fight these guys and then rest afterwards to maximize the amount of value we can get out of a heal. 18. This will deal 10. So I think we want to do this, toss this out there. All of a sudden, we're taking 6 damage, but we get 8 block for 1 energy, which is good value. Definitely. So that's pretty much our dream scenario right there. Turns out, I mean, as of right now, we've only taken 7 damage to begin with, so we didn't need the rest anyway. well-laid plans to hold our good enablers is probably very sensible. And then, dude, I mean, this. But considering we're fighting the Hexaghost, this is a really good scenario for us to be in. See what you get. I'm not willing to take a chance on right now. It's just a little too dicey for me. We can get to 18 block. You know what I love about this is that we have a letter opener as well. So we can actually... We did 5 damage to all of them. It's like half of an all-out attack. Don't drop Blur, you son of a gun. Not that it matters. I mean, we got him anyway. In a big way. I don't think we should rest. I think we should definitely upgrade. And just looking... I think that we could try to justify a choke. But Bouncing Flask, to be honest, I'm going to give it a shot because I think it has a place even outside of a poison deck. Just as something to get rid of artifacts. And worst case scenario, you're still getting like a lot of extra advantage out of it. You're getting a lot of extra damage, I should say. So I think we want footwork here specifically. To not be able to make Sneaky Strike work sucks, but, you know, we still get the 12 damage, then 11 damage, etc., out of Bouncing Flask. Bouncing Flask is just actually better. So we'll draw this card, get rid of a strike. We're doing 12 damage, so we have enough. We might as well just play it. And he's going to take 18 off of the Caltrops as well. So far, this is like, I mean, definitely feels totally fine. So we're going to draw well-laid plans next turn, which is something that I would consider pretty important here. And to be able to roll the blur into that is also great. Not going to be able to keep any cards, but that's fine. The deck is too thick to draw blur every turn, or every other turn, I guess I should say, but that's also okay. Save 2 of those. Especially because we have the defense anyway. Or we have the well-laid plans, which can keep our defense anyway, I should say. This is exactly what you want here. And dude, just a couple of little cards doing some subtle things equals this guy's bodied. We'd really like to draw Survivor. It's a big swing for us, because then we also get rid of the burn. Definitely this guy's not making it around again. We might as well gain 6 block next turn. And he's like literally he can't make it around. So this is fine, but you know, we want the same thing we always want. We want an energy relic right now. Just feels more satisfying to do it that way. Burst is probably what I look at the most. We're not really rolling combo pieces here. Nightmare, I don't even really understand Nightmare, to be honest. So I think Burst has a lot of good value immediately. Straight up, is scary, but I think Hovering Kite, even though we're discarding cards, basically this means, first off, we want to draw constantly. Just thinking about the way we want to handle this to begin with. See who it hits first, I guess. Good. Probably the best it could have gone. I do think Hovering Kite is extremely dangerous, especially with 4 energy. But as long as you have cards that can draw... This is a weird one. As long as you have cards that can draw, it might not be too bad, but even here it kind of put us in a weird spot. Even here it kind of put us in a weird spot. So that might have been... Well, here's what it comes down to, I guess. I mean, you don't need well-laid plants. Just dump that so you can keep your heat up. I don't believe they would put it in the game unless it had some kind of value. But how do we make it work? Just more cards with draw? The more cards we can get with draw, the merrier? I mean, Eviscerate is like an immediate, obvious choice. We will definitely take Ritual Dagger, even though our HP is getting down there. I'm just going to take the starting relic, because that's the turn on which we'll have the most value. Dude, okay, sure. Swing for the fences, right? It also gives us another card turn 1. Well, if it's in Caridian, which it was. Okay. Immediately. Things are, like, extremely dangerous. This went wrong too fast. Sorry, Bouncing Flask. We're still taking 6 damage out of that. Dump your dang strikes, I guess. Still very dangerous. We can't attack this turn, so that's... I mean... So we're dead. Okay. That's fair. I mean, turns out we probably shouldn't have gone hovering kite, okay? But we took a risk. We saw discard, our eyes lit up a little bit. Come back. Try it again. We're trying new stuff, and is sensible. I do usually like lose start relic to gain boss relic if we don't have good other options. I even kind of like this. So we got catalyst, maybe footwork. I still really like, even though we want offense. We definitely don't seem to have, like, big poison enablers. We could go for some combo pieces here, by which I mean, like, after image. And then we need something. We need, like, yeah, because we're not going to gain much offense, but I'm still going to try. After image, footwork. I honestly think we'd still rather have dagger throw than riddle with holes right now. We'll still try flying knee. And then, dude, I don't know. Some AoE maybe is not the worst idea. This is a little spooky, so let's look at our paths appropriately. There is a 3 elite path. It's a little hot up here, but then you fight in the Hexaghost anyway, so I think it's not so bad. Please. I'm not demoralized, believe it or not. I just, you know, I think I learned a very valuable lesson about hovering kite, which is, don't. And apart from that, I'm feeling pretty good. So this deck right now, again, archetypes. It makes people very upset when you suggest that there's archetypes, and deservedly so. I mean, what was our archetype on our victorious run? Good cards, high energy, pretty much. This is also 3 block for 1, which I think makes it pretty playable right now. I want both, but I think for now we can live with Bouncing Flask a little bit. We need damage, and I think this is our best option. And yeah, let's make After Image innate as well. Basically, the cards that would make this deck better right now are cards that allow us to play multiple cards for a single energy. I hate to say it. I think I'd rather play it like that, but I might be wrong. I appear to not necessarily be wrong, but we'll see. Hold on. I'm hitting you with the ums, because... Well, because I don't know what to say. I mean, obviously that would kill you, but not fast enough. We still got there. Basically, After Image makes a few cards even better because of the fact that we'll glean block from them. So any card that plays itself more than once is pretty big. 0-cost cards are going to get at least a little bit of bonus value. I think with footwork, a dodge and roll added to the deck is not bad. I would love a Caltrops. I mean, there's a few things that I like to go for on runs like this. I think Bouncing Flask is probably our best chance against some of these elites. Not Knobgoblin first? Knobgoblin. Okay, hello. Nice to see you. I still think we like After Image enough. And then the reason I like Crippling Cloud is more so for the, you know, the damage instead of the actual weakness on this turn, which is not worth that much. We needed the poison out there. I think After Image is an extremely good card. I think if you're like, why'd you play that? You're underrating it right now. This guy should be dead next turn as a result of this. We need to hit him for 12. It's already done. That's not a bad fight considering I hate that guy. Tingsha's very interesting. Corpse Explosion is kind of like the exact AoE help we need. We might as well Smith. There's still a lot of good stuff to handle in this deck. Like, a lot of good stuff to smith. Let's start with our rares that destroy enemies. Then here we're going to rest. Thought maybe we would get a full heal relic in our... we'll just lose the gold. Thought maybe we would get a full heal relic, so I didn't want to rest too early. See? Your boy's thinking. I think you can wait on Corpse Explosion. Although tempting. Why not wait? You know, get some powers out there. Play Bouncing Flask, ideally. We got to wake him up this turn. But, yeah. We probably want to, like, draw and play Bouncing Flask. I mean, we don't want to draw, because we would like Crippling Cloud next turn. We already have, you know, some attacks. And we can also... We drew Crippling Cloud. Oh, well. I mean, it's... Crippling Cloud is not, like, a must-have super enabler out there right now. I actually think that against this guy right now, we can... put up a lot of block, and the reasoning for that is a little scary. But at the same time, we do want to fit in one extra elite fight after this. So I think that it's almost like a must-do. So he's going to be on 10 HP. Well, lucky us. Okay, we lost like 6 HP here. Nothing to worry about. Meat on the bone is extremely helpful. I mean, unload plus Tingsha. This is enough damage to be interested. Matrushka is very interesting in and of itself. So we love After Image. That is not up for debate. I think we won't play Bouncing Flask early, which we may come to regret, but... We're playing everything. Taking 5 damage? It's not that bad. These guys are weak for a bit. And we still got a couple turns before we start to get, like, you know, too spotty. This was like a... This will take you... Well, we can hope for a good discard hit. Let's put it that way. Yes, this is good enough, because you're going to die to poison now. And one more turn of decent cards. Guaranteed. Nah, we can afford to dump one of those. Oh, I love it. Yo, it's all over. We've done it. You got a Corpse Explosion and get an attack. You coward. Honestly, you're a coward. That's all you need to know about this, is that your cowardice has not gone unnoticed. We just need to hit this guy once. We just need to hit this guy once, though. Thank you. Letter Opener is extremely good right now. It's like Infinite Blades is kind of close, but I think we're better off skipping for now. And this is a good upgrade opportunity yet again. And I think, you know, this is great. This is great. Probably Footwork is agnostic of everything else, our best option right now. Pop this, pop this. After Image is huge. To be honest, it might be wise, even though Corpse Explosion gets the damage on him early. Put a little less damage on him, but make sure he's weak for his next turn. He's doing 12 damage. Big freaking whoop. It's nothing. He's still going to hit us for 6. In return, he's going to get hit for 18 on top of what we already did to him. Okay. I mean, it's a probably the easiest decision I made in my life right there. And you get that out there. So he's on a timer that is not working out very well for him. We could take other poison enablers in this deck, in my opinion, without being like too beaten up over it. Like a catalyst in particular might be a pretty relevant card. But we have to see how things look, because, I mean, first off, this guy's only half dead. It's not going to take him too much longer, but we continue to not draw our poison enablers when I want to draw them. Now it's like, there must be some kind of like equation you could just run here to figure out if it's worth popping Corpse Explosion on him. He'll go 19 instead, which will put him on 77. You know, it basically doubles his poison and we take 5 damage. I'm willing to make that happen. What I'm not willing to do, apparently, are mathematics. Okay? As a result of this, he should be dead. He is dead next turn. We have to hit him once. And we can hit him, by my mathematics, more than one time. Good. And not hard at all, honestly. So I think Envenom is basically what we're looking for. This one's tough. I guess we'll try Calling Bell. And then remove cards at the shop because, I mean, this scares me because it can fill our hand with trash. Although it does give us the ability with something like Unload to get a huge discard. But even then, I'm like, I don't buy it. I don't think I buy it. This scares the crap out of me. Let's roll the dice, okay? Parasite, Pain is the worst one. Parasite, 3 max HP, doesn't really bother me. Regret is also bad. But dude, these are all great. Anchor, Kunai, and Thread and Needle are all extremely good. So we want to hit the earliest shop that exists. Ha 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 ha. And maybe be a little bit, I still think we're okay losing 2 HP. We want to be a little bit cautious until we get to that shop. We really want to remove Pain as soon as possible. I don't really care to play Footwork if it's just going to lead to problems. One of the easiest decisions I've ever made. And if we're not taking damage, I'll stop you right there. I don't think it's worth the extra card in our draw pile that's trash. 18. Don't play anything else. Should be dead. He needs to get hit once. Which is exactly what we were capable of doing. So thank you. Choke is interesting, but I don't think we have to. And none of this is really that appealing either. Transform a card. It's interesting, because you might think like maybe we want to transform one of our curses, like this one, which is the worst. You know what? I'm willing to give it a try. Normality is almost equally bad. So it's a bit of a waste, but we could probably try to roll Normality and pull Regret out first now. And I think a Cloak and Dagger is a nice card to add here. Deck's getting a little thick, but I think that's okay. These are all cards we're relatively pleased with. Huge. Remember, we got Kunai. The more value we can, the more attacks we can play, the happier we're going to be. Now, getting to 22, that's going to be realistically impossible. It's not that bad. 11. Also, is going to be tough. I think putting 6 poison on you is worth the cost, unfortunately. We could draw... No, we don't even have any 0-cost cards, so... we take 2 damage. He's dead in a few turns. This is actually not that bad. If only we could play everything. But I think you just let it ride. Play as much block as possible. We're taking 3 damage. Not bad. You can only play 3 cards. Well, let's play the one that kills him. That could have been worse. For having 3 energy, I think you're doing great, sweetie. Keep it up. Blur, actually, I was thinking I really want one of those in the deck. And I think everything else we're cool with. Drink up, because we're probably going to end up resting. Both of these are extremely valuable. This is going to be tough, though. Thanks for attacking turn 1. I wouldn't want to get let off the hook too easily. Was that a joke, Bobby? We're taking 4 damage. Big whoop. Once this guy's dead, we got good stuff going on. Please! Well, you know you like this, and then I think you just go like that. You're not going to die. We can at least play a block. 46, we're dead. Well, an attempt... We're not dead. Why am I not dead? I did the math wrong. What else is new? Not even worth playing anything. We can't even get the letter opener. Okay. Just trying to find a way to stay in the game. Unfortunately, nothing would have done it for us. But I still think, you know, we had some interesting stuff going on here. I feel more confident than ever. Maybe I shouldn't, but I do. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Don't forget, we got an 820 win in the books. See you next time. See ya!